Hi, everybody. Sarah here, and I just wanted to do a quick movie reaction to Predator Badlands. First off, there's going to be some spoilers in here, so I just wanted to get that out of the way first. But definitely go see this movie. It's really good. I loved it. It's definitely the best movie that I have seen this year, and I recommend highly that everyone go see it. But I will say it definitely has a different tone and vibe from previous Predator movies. Previous Predator movies are very much, it's about the monster hunting. It's kind of a mix of action and horror and the big bad scary monster killing people. This movie takes a totally different approach. It definitely has much more of a comedic vibe, but I really like it. I know that's hard to say, like a funny Predator movie. Who wants to see that? But they make it work. It's just really good. We meet Deck. He's a predator. He's kind of considered a weakling among his tribe. And actually, he and his brother are really close, and his brother's always stood up for him. And they're very close to each other, but their father feels Deck is a weakling that should be culled. Because this culture is very much a lot about honor and strength, and people or yauchas that are considered weaklings should be culled. And so their father wants his older brother to kill him, but his older brother stands up to his father. His father kills his older brother, and Deck, with the help of his older brother, ends up escaping. And we see earlier in the movie that he has a plan to go to this death planet and kill a Kalisk. The Kalisk is supposed to be this unkillable creature that a lot of people are scared to even go and hunt. And because he was considered a weakling, he wants to prove that he's not weak, he's strong, he's going to go for the hardest, biggest, baddest thing. So he travels to this planet that I think they call a death planet in the movie. And anyway, he ends up crash landing on this planet because even the atmosphere of this planet tries to kill you. And we get to see that this planet is just full of creatures, plants, animals, everything that wants to kill you, hurt you. Everything on this planet is predatory, basically. And so he ends up landing on this planet. He's got to fight off some plant vine things that want to get him, that even seem to have their own personality. That's one thing I really like. Everything on this planet, whether it's animal, plant, whatever, has a very distinct personality. I think it's very interesting, and everything looks really good. So Deck fights off these vines that are trying to kill him, and he ends up running into this field of plants that shoot spikes that paralyze you. And there's other flying creatures that wait for creatures to go get stung by these plants, get paralyzed, and then they can take them for food. So while he's in the middle of these plants, we meet Thea. She's a Weyland-Yutani synth who was part of a group sent by Weyland-Yutani to this planet to study all the different plants and animals, and really the Kalisk, to capture a Kalisk. So anyway, he gets stung by the plants. She helps him out. They end up teaming up together. And also, I should note, she doesn't have any legs. Their base got attacked by a Kalisk. She got ripped in half, and now some other creature has her in a nest with no legs. So anyway, they end up teaming up together, and he wears her kind of like a backpack, and they end up teaming up. And she's very much the comic relief of the movie. And they begin to develop this friendship, this relationship that I really like. And they also meet this other little creature that they call Bud, which, spoiler alert again, turns out to be a juvenile Kalisk. So they end up becoming friends with Mama Kalisk and the junior Kalisk. Anyway, they go on this adventure. They end up meeting Tessa, who is Thea's twin sister, I guess you could call her. And she's trying to hunt down the Yautja and her because Weyland-Yutani, surprise, surprise, they want the big bad creature for themselves for testing, for develop whatever they're going to do. Anyway, that's kind of the setup for the story. There's a lot of good action. There's a lot of good funny moments. There's a lot of, I guess you could say killing, but it's all synthetics. So there's not a lot of blood and gore. It's more just like synthetic blood and robotic parts everywhere. So it's not gross in that kind of sense. And Bud is cute. And it's just a fun adventure that they go on together. I'm not going to detail it all out here. They go on this fun, really adventure together. I really love it. They end up, the three of them end up going back to his home planet where he has kind of a final showdown with his father, and the movie ends sort of, I don't know if I'd call it a cliffhanger, but it ends with the door open for this to continue. So I really hope that this movie does well enough that it gets a continuation, because they set it up perfectly for the story to continue on. I mean, I'm curious to see if they'll end up doing that. Anyway, bottom line, at a score out of a 1, if I'm scoring this on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it at 8.5. It's definitely a movie to go see, watch. It's lots of fun. I think if you're a fan of Predator or just science fiction or just movies in general, I think you'll think this is a fun movie, and I think you'll enjoy it very much. And hopefully I will be able to get some more movie reactions out here soon, and I will see you then.